Hi there, I'm Alan.
My name's Henry.
And we're from writershite.net.
It's been a while. We've had a lot of requests for us to get back on the air, so here we are. We're going to get back to you guys with a very... How do you describe the movie we saw last night?
Well, we saw The American, starring George Clooney. And that was September 2nd. We saw it in the Scotiabank Theatre in Vancouver.
Yeah, we were hoping to go and see Inception, but that was booked solid after 6 weeks. Now, that gives you a sign of just how good Inception's going compared to this movie.
We haven't seen Inception yet, but we'll do a review hopefully next week on that one. But yeah, let's get down to The American, George Clooney. What was it about?
Well, I'm not sure if he's a spy or an assassin, but he's some kind of covert person, and he's involved in murdering people for hire. In what capacity, the movie doesn't really explain, but it opens up with a murder. And
yeah,
we won't spoil it, but we'll tell you that. And that was good, though, wasn't it? The opening scene.
Yeah, the opening scene was really good and quite intriguing, quite shocking opening scene. Actually, I thought, wow, this is going to be quite good. But basically it goes downhill from there, doesn't it? Very, very, very quickly. He ends up in Rome, in Italy, and he goes in this other job with this, you know, a lot of underhand dealings and what have you. There
was a bit of a love story mixed in, but it was very uninteresting.
Yeah, just basically it was for me, a really slow movie. A yawner, essentially.
I would have to classify this movie as an official sleeper.
That's a sleeper, so that's a new category. We've got thrillers, comedies, dramas, and sleepers.
Well, what was interesting is that I noticed that with this picture, so much time was taken of George Clooney sitting like this at a table.
Very pensive looks, right?
Just like this. Many scenes just like this, and that gets rather boring in a movie.
I don't think that he, for me, is the type of actor or personality to carry that well. He's not intense enough.
No.
And he basically plays all these movies that same characteristics.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just halfway through it was like I turned to Henry in the movie and thought, this is so boring, terrible. Yeah,
we could hardly maintain consciousness. Now the other thing is this movie. There's some very unrealistic things, in my opinion. I mean, maybe this is Hollywood, but why is it that he's always matched up with models, like the most gorgeous women in the world? I'd like to see, you know, something a little bit more realistic in the movie, such as
in plump in this movie?
Well, just a more unattractive woman in the role.
Maybe a unibrow, a couple of zits,
double chins, etc. I mean, some of the women just need to be more realistic.
Yeah,
instead of runway models.
Yeah, nothing wrong with runway models, but I know what you're saying. You want to have it more realistic, and that's what you know. That's what would be attractive to a movie if there's realistic people in it. George Clooney, he's supposed to be the world's sexiest man, or sex symbol, and I can understand why he's in the movie because it's appealing for the female moviegoers. Right,
and there are some romantic scenes, you know, for the female customers, but it just didn't hold enough interest to keep me motivated, really to the end of the movie.
The movie just petered out. It just died a death, and you know, after the first scene, we thought to ourselves, hey, it's going to be a good movie, but. Nope. Overall, I think the movie was a
very strong shite in my opinion.
It was have to be a real, yeah, exactly. There's no two ways about it. It was a shite movie.
It's a definite renter. Don't spend, you know, the $10 to go and see this at your local Plex because it's a waste of hard-earned cash.
If you're a George Clooney fan, certainly check it out. See what you think. But if you're a movie buff like us and you like good quality movies,
pass.
Give it a miss.
Yeah.
One extra little thing I've got to say here, just quickly, is. Why do movie theatres insist on selling candies in plastic bags?
No, it's a
These
joke.
Stupid plastic wrappers.
Yeah. It's
there must have been about half a dozen people in the theatre eating these candies beside us. So it's just like...
Yeah, it's maddening. I think what we're going to do is next time we go to a movie theatre, we're going to bring in some extra loud paper bags, and whenever somebody brings out their nuts or whatever, we're going to retaliate with a major... We'll see how people like that. What do you think, Alan?
We're going to do that, and we'll let you know how it goes on the next movie review.
But thanks a lot.
Yeah, once again, sorry for the wait. It's been a couple of years since we've last been on there, but we're great to be back. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.